Butterfly and Bologna fly so high. Gaming worlds, anime skies. They laugh, they play, let's rewind. Join us now to free our minds. Tune in now, let's escape. Butterfly, Bologna tape. Worlds collide, hear the sound. Giving joy all year round. Giving joy all year round.
What's up, people? It's your girl, the Butterfly Assassin, and of course, as always, with me is my amazing co-host Tony Baloney. And welcome to another episode of the Butterfly and Baloney podcast. As always, we are thrilled to have you guys here with us. Listen, excuse me, you're not feeling too well today, so we're gonna definitely we're gonna get through this episode.
It's gonna be all right.
Man,
You make
I
it
say it
as
because I
possible.
know. I'm about to say I say it because I know I hear it in myself. Like I know I hear it. That I sound crazy as shit. Like I hear it.
I mean, you sound all right, just a little nasal, but I be sounding nasal too. So
I
it's
don't know. I hear it a
cool.
little bit. But of course, let's get into the topics of this week. You know, y'all know we hate these pictures, y'all. But
Oh my
today
god, we gonna figure it out. We gonna get back.
we're gonna get it together. But of course, the game of the week this week is the first Descendants, and the anime for this week is Oshi no Ko. I hope I say that shit correctly.
I don't know. I don't know how to say it either. I'm be
For
honest.
some reason, I always feel like I say that shit wrong.
Listen,
I don't know.
we didn't already discuss that shit won't be pronounced correctly on this show. So
Listen, but
we didn't already came to the conclusion that we were gonna try.
excuse me, that part.
No
Oh
promises.
yeah. Let's get into it, y'all. Let's jump right in. I was not coughing this whole time before we started, and then all of a sudden the camera shit start rolling, and I got a frog stuck in my motherfucking throat. Jesus,
These fucking flies.
But like we said, today on the loading screen, we're going to be getting into the first Descendant. So, of course, you guys know we definitely try to make sure that we have clips here for you guys, as far as illustrations for the games or the animes that we are playing and watching and talking about with you guys. But due to me not feeling too well, I wasn't able to do so. But we still going to talk about it.
Yeah, and we didn't get to meet up and really play together, but we've played this game.
Yeah,
separately.
we have played it.
We played it separately. We just don't have any clips even together. You know, shit just wasn't correlating correctly.
Not this week. The world didn't like me. But we still gonna get into it. You know, we still have insight, like Tony said, we have played it separately. So, you know, it's still some shit we're gonna talk about it. The first Descendant is a free Jesus. It's not being my friend.
We understand you under the weather, girl. Take your time.
There we go. All right. The first Descendant is a free-to-play, massively multiplayer online role-playing looter shooter. First of all, I see why people use all them goddamn acronyms. It is an MMORPG looter shooter, okay? Hella fucking words. But it was developed and published by Nexon, and the game was released July 2nd of 2024. So it's been out for a little bit amount of time for real. Players take on the role of the Descendants, individuals who possess mysterious powers and have become humanity's only hope against the hostiles of an alien invasion on our planet, in the damn place.
Not in the damn place, girl.
In the damn place. Each descendant has one passive skill and four active skills that can be used after each cooldown period. The game features arsenic weapons ranging from machine guns to launchers, each with their own power levels and effects. And with each mission, you unlock more skill points and gear and all types of shit for your specific descendant. Um, I was, as far as when it goes to speaking on the Descendants themselves. The only thing about the game, you know me, I love character creation, and that's the only thing like you really can't do here. Like you have to pick through the very select few of.
You
I
didn't
think
like
it's like
that?
5 options.
You ain't like that?
I hated that.
You know what? And I'm not surprised because when it comes to character selection,
I go crazy.
You do like being detailed, and ain't nothing wrong with it.
I go crazy, and I really didn't enjoy the fact that it was really only 5 people that you had to pick from. I mean, even if you just let us fucking edit them just a little bit, nah, that wasn't like nowhere.
I mean, like when it comes to character creation, I'm on and off about it. Like, I really don't like. I understand where you come from. Like, you get detailed. I'll be like, man, get this shit over with. Like, come on now, is this really important? Like, do I really need to fix their cheekbones for real? For real? Like,
yes.
yeah, child. I'm like, this.
It's not that important. But you know, for me, someone who actually plays RP, it's a thing for me.
It's understandable. Like, no, right. I could see where that would come up. The apprehensionists would come up because, like, you know, people like to edit their own characters.
Right.
People like to create their own avatar. Like, that's the thing. And literally everything has an avatar that you can edit to make it look like you. So
hell yeah, emojis now have an edit.
Yeah. You can edit emojis?
Hell yeah. You can edit emojis.
I ain't never tried it before.
It's more of a TMI phone situation. You know, we don't do those.
But it's really not oh yeah. But you know, it's really not that. Like I'm not like upset by the analysis from you. Like that's a fair critique. Especially in the MMO. Especially because when you know you got all them people running around the same fucking character,
that's
in different skins running around at the same time. So I can definitely understand where like they would come from.
So like I said, you only get like five options, and out of those 5, only 2 are women.
I guess if I had to have a con for it, I would pick that because other than that, I fucks with it.
Yeah, I like the game.
Like you know, for you that's a big deal. To me, that would be I would just randomly pick that as a con because other than that, like I fucks with the game. Like, you know, that's not a big deal to me. Like you know, I don't really like MMOs. You know, I'm antisocial.
Well,
you know,
I say wherever it's a bunch of people, you do not want.
I don't even like who all over there. It's too many people talking right now. I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't like it. Like, but I like that game. I'm okay with that game. You know, I fucks with it. I play with my friend Mickey Victorious. She's yeah, she got me playing that. Cause you was at work.
I was.
I know, and that's yeah. And when y'all get home and y'all be ready to play, I'll be done.
Or you at work?
Yeah, or I'm at work.
Yeah. So matter of fact, I think that's what happened when me, Kiefer, and Taz played. I think you were at work that day. Because I think we only played for like 2 days.
Oh, okay. So they wasn't fucking with it, or was I?
It wasn't that we wasn't fucking with it. Is that it gets really repetitive, really quickly.
Okay. Because yeah, you know what? Mickey said that. My friend said that. She says it gets because you know I only got but so far. You know I didn't get that far. And she says it doesn't get. She says it doesn't really get really entertaining until
you hit a certain level.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the only thing. But the problem is that you have to get to that point. And by the time, you know, motherfuckers would end up getting bored behind that shit because now I got to repeat these particular missions to get to a certain level of before I can enjoy the rest of the game. So and that actually ended up really fucking them over because when the game released in July, within a month later, not even 6 months, no, not even a whole six. I want to say like a let me double check. 4 months later, they after the launch, they lost 96% of their players. 96 in 4 months, bro, is a lot.
Damn.
A lot. And like I said, I fucks with the game. I do. But I feel like the leveling system is a bit is too much. Or give me some more diversity when it comes to the levels. If you're gonna have to, if I have to repeat these particular levels all the fuck over again, I'm not gonna want to play out and beat this shit. Just so that I can advance to the rest of the game. That shit is trash. Like, give me a little bit more diversity if you're gonna make leveling up that hard.
Like more challenges, more shit to get into.
Oh, just something else to do because now
I
it's
mean,
just the same shit.
but it is it's still a fairly new game. You know, maybe they got
past that point. I mean, there is still mad, and I have gotten past it. Oh. Once you get past that point, there is more in depth details and missions that follow the rest of the storyline. But I think the first part of that, the build up and the development, was such a holdback from the rest of the story. I feel like it was to just mostly extend the gameplay time, which actually ended up backfiring for them because it just made people not want to play the shit anymore.
Yeah,
because lose 96% of your players in 4 months. I don't even think fucking.
That's wild.
Yeah,
that's the whole thing, baby. You might as well shut the servers down at that point. Shit.
To even admit to a loss like that, I wouldn't lie. I would have made them numbers up.
I'd be like, man, shit happens.
I would have made them numbers up. Fuck that. There ain't no way I would have admitted that for nah.
That's
no
wild. That's a lot. That's a big drop.
It is.
But like you said before, it's repetitive. And that did bite them in the ass in the long run, you know, because like I fucks with it, but like somebody like me, like I lose interest. You know what I'm saying? Like it better have like something new happening. Something new has to happen for me to keep. I don't like too much repetitiveness. You know what I'm saying? That's why I like, you know, I don't get into those simulators and everything. Like, like I'm not coming at y'all. I'm not coming. That's just the reason why. Like, I like it needs to be some more of a challenge, and I didn't get to that point because, you know, I play other shit, but you got a point there. Somebody like me,
you ain't gonna go through. Ain't gonna keep going.
I already don't want to be around all these motherfucking people.
Yeah, what ended up happening is I end up playing. I end up playing like it was on some. I don't feel like doing nothing else but shooting some shit up. So let me go play the first Descendant, and that's even how I even got to the point to get to the rest of the fucking story. Because otherwise, I wouldn't even made it that far.
Man, I'll give it another try. I'll see. I don't want to just write off because, like I said, you know, I'm pretty prejudiced against like certain games and enemies, and I need to.
MMOs being especially one of them.
Loosen up, you know what I'm saying? Because I might fuck around and find a really fun one. But
no, for sure.
I'd be like, ooh, don't talk to me. Who are you? I'm in the comfort of my home. I don't want to talk to strangers right now.
I cannot. I'm done. Nah, I don't want to talk to strangers.
That's the truth. I don't want to talk to strangers, man. Don't fucking talk to me. I'll be outside with a grimace on my face looking. And that's not like people be like, smile. Like I know if I smile, y'all gonna want to talk to me. So just if I go outside, look crazy all the time. I just figure if I look dirty and look ugly, then that means y'all leave me alone.
It does not work.
It don't work. They don't work, and that's how I know niggas go for anything because they don't go for
any and everything. They don't give two fucks.
They don't give a fuck how you look.
Not at all. Not at
I'm telling you, you be bummy as shit, and they still gonna want to talk to you. Like, damn, get some self-esteem, motherfucker.
Not big facts. Facts. That's the sad part. But
Child.
overall though, I
What would
did like
you what would you rate the game?
it. Oh, I give it a 6.
A 6?
Yeah.
I give it a 6.
I give it a 6. And it's really mostly because of the repetitiveness that I wouldn't go above.
I give it a 6. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't something that really, like I said, I only played for a little bit, and I'm not saying that it's corny, but it definitely wasn't enough to keep my interest.
Right.
You know, it definitely wasn't enough for me to be like, oh, I gotta go play First Descendants. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Not for sure.
no.
Like it wasn't something that I went out. Like I said, I didn't go out of my way to play it. It was on some. I didn't feel like focusing on. Hey Asia, what's going on, Mama? I didn't feel like focusing on something else, so let me just go and cut my head off and play this one. Like that's what I had turned into after a
Maybe
while.
games like this have a certain demographic of people, and we're just not those people that they were looking for, the audience that they were looking for. I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to shit on it too much. Like it wasn't
No, but that was one way to put it. I mean, there are like it. I mean,
like I like
it kept some people.
I feel like the older I get, the more I realize that everything ain't made for me, and I'm okay with it. There's some pieces of art that just be like, hmm.
Yeah, I've learned that about something else this
You
week. We're gonna get into
know what I'm saying? Like I seen
it.
a couple things, and I've kept my judgment and be like, hmm.
Yeah, I've learned that about something else this week for sure. That is just
Well,
not for
what
me.
else?
We're gonna get there. We're
Oh,
gonna get
about the anime?
yeah,
Okay,
we're gonna
okay,
get there
okay.
for sure.
Yeah, oh yeah, we got a lot to talk about with the anime. I got a lot I want to talk about with the anime.
Oh man.
You want to start it now?
We can basic, hey love.
Hey,
Um
basic, because I ain't really,
the ladies.
first Descendants, we just said enough about it.
I did. I think we did as far as like talking on it. It was enough. Yo, Taz, what up? What's going on? Welcome, welcome.
Yo,
Um
Taz, good
Hey
evening.
Taz, hey Taz, if you had to rate before we make the switch, appreciate the tabs basic, thank you. If you had to rate what's it called? The First Ascendant, 1 through 10, what would you give it? If you had to rate the game, because you played it with me, you and Kiefer played it all together. Overall, what would you rate that game? A 3 is crazy. At least we gave it a 6.
And I'm like, do you think they liked it? And she like, yeah, they was fucking with it.
I'm
No,
about to
I
say, yeah, we was
wasn't.
fucking with it at the time, like, but we never went back.
No,
At
they
least I know
wasn't
they
fucking
didn't
with
go
it.
back. My man said a 3. That's wild.
A
On
3
what
is wild.
grounds?
Damn. It
Yo,
was
Jazz.
trash. Hey, Jazz. Good
Oh,
evening. It was
listen,
trash. Damn.
I got further than
Damn.
he did. That's all I'm saying. I guess that's where my 6 came from. Because I got a little further than he did.
I mean, like, I was fucking with it.
It was alright. I ain't
Okay.
mad at it.
Oh, well, we can move past it. 6,
Yeah,
6,
we moving on.
and a 3.
That part. Clicked the wrong goddamn button. Bam. All right, let's move on to the next segment. Yeah.
Hold on. Before we get
Yeah,
started.
before we get into it. So Jazz went after the show. Me and Jazz talked, and she was like, "Yo, I gotta give One Piece another shot now, because Tony done convinced me to dive a little deeper into this
Listen,
whole shit, and here we are."
welcome to the church. Anytime you want to testify, please step to the
Yeah,
front.
listen.
Listen, I'm not going to convince nobody. If you don't want to get into I promise you, as far as animes written, it's the best.
I guess
The best. It got the best storylines. I don't care what nobody say. It's the
I
best.
wouldn't give it the best, but
It's the best. Top one. Ain't no other anime shit on One Piece. The storyline, action, it's so much about it that's significantly good, and I hate the way it's drawn. There's so much about it I hate, but
I'm about to say, if y'all want to get into the whole detail of how we completely felt about One Piece, definitely check out last week's episode when we dove into One Piece.
it drove. Who
You know,
cares?
whatever. That's all
Oh, this is
right.
drove.
This week, though, we getting into the one and only another motherfucking isekai anime, Oshi no Ko.
So Oshinoko was an anime. I believe it was released last year, sometime
Mhm.
last year. I'm not sure. Of course, like Nat said, it's an isekai anime. Once again, the market is saturated with it,
It's
unfortunately.
killing me, bro.
So it starts off. Of course, somebody has to fucking die. So, spoiler alert: somebody fucking dies in the beginning, and it's the doctor, and he's this pediatrician, and he's a fanboy of a
What they
little
call
starlet,
idol.
idol, yeah, starlet and everything. You know, I can't pronounce all them Japanese words, honey. We just gonna use English slang. All right, y'all just gonna have to feel me on that. So he was a big fan of this 16-year-old idol, which was already kind of awkward to me a little bit. Had me
Very.
took my head, but I kept my mouth quiet. I said let the show go ahead play,
We
and
moved
my
on.
did the explanation, and the explanation wasn't too bad. You know what I'm saying? The explanation for it wasn't too bad. I'm not going to give it away. You go judge it yourself. Fuck around, turn around. One of his patients turned out to be the 6-year-old idol that he was a fan of, and the little bitch pregnant, a pregnant 6-year-old, and that's when it really started getting awkward. I'm just looking at it like, huh, what's going on right now? Like, this is really like, you know, got my head tilted, and so yeah, damn, Tess. So so of course the nigga dies, and he comes back as the 6-year-old baby. The 6-year-old had twins, okay, and both of them was isekai then. Yeah,
Crazy.
both of them was
Both
rebirth
fucking
then.
twins.
I'm not going to tell you where the other soul came from. You'll watch it, you'll figure it out. But and the doctor was the other twin, and then it really started getting awkward because, of course, you know, baby got a breastfeed, and this nigga was just a fan of this little 60-year-old girl, and I'm like, is he about to breastfeed on this bitch right now? But thank goodness he don't.
He didn't do it. He wasn't
Thank you,
weird.
Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. If he did, it still would be understandable because breastfed is best fed. You know, it's good for
Yeah,
development, but
I
it
mean,
still would be awkward in this scenario. And fast forward a little bit. I know I gotta break all this down to y'all because this was the fucking prologue, and this shit I was so.
okay, before you do that, because all right, let's talk about the prologue for a second. Let's talk about the length of the motherfucking prologue. Why was the prologue episode an hour and 20 minutes
It was
long?
an hour, so it was an hour. I wasn't tripping, right?
No.
I'm like, is this shit long? Like, damn, this is the longest 30 minutes
Yo,
of my life.
that shit was an hour and 20 minutes long. We watched the whole fucking movie.
You know, I was down there playing. I was down there in the valley, so I didn't really realize how long it was. How long it was? I said, "What?" I said, "This motherfucker is long, ain't it?"
An hour and 20 minutes. By the time I finished the prologue episode, I didn't want to watch it no more. I had to come back a few days later because I'm like, I'm done. I don't watch the whole episode. I mean, a whole movie of some
this
shit.
gonna come in at this or something. That was my prologue. I said a prologue. I said all that. You had to say all that. I said, damn.
Basically, this damn idol ends up getting pregnant with 6-year-old twins. The guy who ended up, because it's too much. The guy who ended up killing the doctor actually ends up being a major fan of the idol, aka his mom, when he reincarnates as his twin and kills the mom when the twins are like 5. So now he hits teenage years, the twins hit teenage years, and the daughter wants to be an idol just like the mom was. but nobody knew that the twins were actually her kids because they kept it a secret to protect her career. And
At this,
now,
go ahead.
yeah, now the boy twin, aka the doctor, wants to find out who hired this mass fucking serial killer, basically, to kill his mother and him, when he was younger. Like that's what the rest of the fucking anime is supposed to be about. Him figuring out who this man worked for, type shit. It was,
But watching the episodes, I be so confused. Like
yeah.
I be figuring like, did they forget the plot? Like, are we missing the
Oh,
plot?
totally,
Like
totally forgot what.
like where are we on like the murder scheme? Like, are we like in the process of stalking, or like what happened to the original,
Hey,
point of the story?
yeah. At some point, he hints. It was a lot, bro. It was a lot.
It was
At
a
some
lot.
point, he hints like, "Oh, I think my bio dad is the reason why, my mother isn't alive anymore." So now he's trying to figure out who the dad was of the twins, and then he goes to, I want to keep my sister from becoming an idol. And then it's like, well, if you manage her, she can become an idol. Then it's like, well, I don't want to act. Then we go into, well, I might as well act because I'm here and make the most of it. I'm like, what the fuck are we doing? What are
Now,
we doing?
I don't feel like it is a terrible.
For sure.
Boss
Well, for sure.
man said them things there.
Shoot,
I
child.
don't feel like it is a completely terrible anime, because there are some things in there that I do appreciate them talking about. Like, they talk about, the industry over in Japan and how fucking toxic it is and everything. And I feel like that's a hey,
Hi. What's up?
hey,
How you
hey.
doing?
And I feel like, during this time, especially, after this year with their whole situation with their K-pop artists, and how they were putting like funeral wreaths outside of his workplace, trying to bully him into killing. Like seriously, I feel like this anime is good for like this type of like time, because a lot of K-pop artists go through this shit. Like, a lot of J-pop artists go through
I
this
feel
shit.
like artists in general go through that, like
They
crazy ass stalker ass fans, for real.
they do, but I feel like over the pond, like over there, I feel like it's much more toxic, because they get a boyfriend, they get a girlfriend, they get a significant other,
And they
and
losing shit.
and motherfuckers do evil shit like that. That bitch had to keep
I
a
appreciate the
secret.
follow, James.
She got pregnant at 16. She had to keep that shit as a secret. You know what I'm saying?
And
Like
said that the twins belonged to her manager and shit. Like, it was crazy. It
like
was
motherfuckers
crazy.
do that shit over there. Like I was just saying, that K-pop artists, that his fans found out that he had a girlfriend, just a girlfriend, not even married, not no kid, just a fucking girlfriend. And they wanted him fired. They wanted him kicked out the group and everything. I never even saw Perfect Blue. Maybe I'll try it out.
I was about to
But
ask, what is that?
maybe we'll look into it.
Yeah,
But
right.
they tried to kick him out the group. He did get kicked out the group. He came back, and then in front of the studio they had funeral wreaths saying rest in peace. His had his name on it and everything, and he had to walk past that shit. Could you imagine having to walk past wreaths for funerals with your name on it, like you're fucking
That's
dead? You
crazy
know what I'm saying? Like, you're a real fucking person. Like, this is a real fucking person. And I feel like this anime touches a lot
on that.
on that shit. That's another reason why I never really got into K-pop, because there's a lot of artists that kill themselves because of how toxic the industry is.
And another thing they touched on that I realized, that I agree with, as far as K-pop goes, is the money wise. Like, they don't talk about, they talked about the fact that they get paid really next to nothing, and that's because it's so many people with their hands in the pot
Mm-hmm.
that the shit is being divvied up upon. Like,
Mm-hmm.
it's really no money when it comes down to it. Because I mean, think about it. The smallest K-pop group I've seen would be Blackpink, and it's
Mm-hmm.
still four of them. Everywhere else is like seven or better.
And the same kind of happens over here when it comes to money. But as for the bullying aspect, You know, motherfuckers over here be acting a damn fool and still get fucking paid. You could beat a
Not
bitch
for
still.
real.
You know what I'm saying?
For
Like,
real. And
you
still,
get
you get praised for that shit more.
kick a baby and still sell out a fucking concert.
Over there, they want you to be like super perfect, like, and they were talking about that as far as like having to keep up with their image and needing to be this perfect role model for all these people that's watching. Basically, inhuman because no one's like that.
So when it comes to that part of the storyline, I do kind of like it. I do kind of agree with like how they're writing how toxic it is in that industry. But man, we got to stay focused. Like, what the fuck is like, that's all cute. You made a little episode dedicated to suicide. I appreciate that to my heart. But baby, I was expecting like
we are happy
Death
to have
Note.
you here again.
We happy to have you here. I hope you check
Appreciate
this
you
anime
coming
out.
through.
Like it's like it has potential to be something, you know what I'm saying? And then it's just like you're missing your mark, you know? Like after he did that whole prologue shit, I expected some Death Note type of shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, we about to get some
crazy to go word.
You know what I'm saying? We about to get some light umagami type of shit. You know?
And when me and Two finished the first episode, I was like, I bet the next bunch of shit he about to go crazy. He about to go crazy because he's trying to figure out who not only unalived him in his first life, but also who unalived his mom in the second one. Like I thought he was about to go wild. Straight dropped there. I was pissed. But
what happened? What happened?
But
you ain't angry enough.
In the same sense, though, how many fucking isekai that we've watched that we'd be like, this has been fulfilling to me.
And that's another thing. When it comes to these isekai anime, they don't always have to be isekai to be a good story. This could have been an alright story without the isekai.
Without it really could have.
It really could have. You could have just started off. The girl had a secret twin babies, and they saw it was there when she got murdered, and they stuck with. That's a traumatizing.
That's some shit that's definitely stick with a kid that's walking and talking.
This don't need to be a grown man's man in a 5-year-old body to experience that. You know what I'm saying?
No, for sure.
There was no need. And I feel like a lot of isekai animes, like what they do that pisses me off, like they'll have their part in the beginning, somebody get killed, and then you'll never hear about that shit again. Ever. What the fuck was the point of us experiencing death if we wasn't going to like at least with some of them they plan on going back, like, you know, like the shield hero jumps from different world and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like the slime, he got the person talking to him in his head, like, yeah, he came from a different world and all that shit. Like, but it's some of them out there, like you see that death in the beginning and you don't never hear about that shit again.
Like Reed Monster, I want to know where he randomly had got these powers from his old life from that we didn't know nothing about, because they started the shit with just fucking slicing and dicing. Like, how did we get here? That
was just a waste. I just felt like somebody was having like wet dreams about being an ogre and fucking bitches in the back of the cave, and they put that as an anime. That's what I feel like that was, because Reed Monster don't make no damn sense. It don't make no sense. How you get all them bitches pregnant in the back of a fucking cave? On like you pissing me off now, stressing me out.
It was too much. It was too much.
We're not gonna start on that.
I am over isekai. I have come to learn this week that I do not like isekai anime. I don't. I have not given a positive review on the isekai anime this season yet.
Let me think. I can't really think of a good one to tell you. I only like one. I only probably enjoy one really good isekai anime. That's it. It was, and it's not up for season 2, and that's terrible. I thought it was great.
What was it?
It was called I think it's called So I'm a Spider, So What, or something like that. And the bitch died, and she was reincarnated as a fucking spider. And the way they told the story, like they kept jumping back and forth, like in a future, present, past, like you couldn't figure out where it was. I had to watch it twice to figure it out, but once I got it,
I like shit like that. It's gonna capture me. I'm stuck already. I didn't watch it yet,
and it was a little bit goofy, but I was fucking with it. I said, you know what? I said, I like this. That's it. That was like years ago.
Hey, we line it up for season 3. We gonna line it up. But yeah, I haven't any Isekai we've watched so far. I do not like it, like none of them. So I have learned that so far, Isekai anime just isn't for me.
Like
It
they
isn't.
start off good, some of them start off good, and then they slowly start to just. Well, you did like the wrong way to use healing magic, right?
Oh yeah, okay, all right. One. I did like that one. I did like that. I
Yeah.
forgot that was in Isekai because they didn't. You know what it was? Because all the rest of them they fucking died and it's some bullshit. They actually were just brought to this world and plan on going back. Like I got like what's that shit? Narnia vibes. I got Narnia vibes from that one. I do like that one though. I do like that one. I take it back. I take it back.
Yeah, I mean, like it's just tired. Like every story don't have to have like a death or rebirth. If you want to put a dragon
Right.
in your story, put a dragon in your story. It's going to be okay.
Or even the damn teenagers, they were just dragged from their world. They were summoned from their world to another. Like they wasn't off.
Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm just like I'm like it don't need to be written.
Mm-mm.
It don't. It sometimes feels like they just want to put a grown man, like a grown 42-year-old man, into a young boy's body just to
That's
live
true.
vicarious. Like I don't know, like God don't need it.
I feel like they do it just to be able to classify it as isekai, is to give it its somewhere to be. Because just on that part of the story alone, even though it's really short and not spoken of after the fact, it's still considered isekai versus having to compete with other categories that it would fall under. I think that would like be the only reason. And that's
Maybe.
just my thought, though. That's just my thought.
I mean,
It's
that's a
not
good point. That's a good point.
not concrete.
On a scale of 1 to 10, what would you give it?
I would say a 5
You would
because
say a 5.
as a drama, I don't even know what that is either, Jazz.
We're gonna
I
have
love
to check it out.
Word. As a drama, it has the potential to be a good, cute little K drama, type of anime. But as an isekai anime, I don't fucking something that's supposed to be like fucking action filled of revenge and shit is not given. So I give it a 5.
I give it a 6 because I love a good mess. And I feel
But
like
as far as drama goes,
it got like a good. I feel like it has some potential in between the episodes,
mm-hmm.
but it needs to be messier. You know what I'm saying? Like it don't even have to be about murdering this guy. Like you can drop. You didn't even have to put that in there. If it would have just been about like the industry alone, it had some messy ass celebrity.
Right.
Messy. Like I love murder and everything and gore in my anime,
sure.
but I do love mess too. I'm a messy person. You know what I'm saying? I love a good story. I like to be like, who said what? Oh my God, they fucking who? You know what I'm saying? And that's what this could have been like. What was that? It reminds me of this a manga I used to read when I was in high school. It was about like a celebrity girl. Child, oh my God, what was it? It's gonna kill me. It's gonna kill me.
Off, you gonna remember.
I'm telling you. And I was so absorbed into this fucking manga. Like it was so good. It was so messy. Oh, and I think every time she had 2 personalities, and every time somebody hugged her, she switched over to the next person. Oh my God, I gotta remember this shit.
The next personality, that's crazy.
Oh my God, the bitch was switching up on motherfuckers, and she was crazy. I loved it. It was a mess.
Not this bitch pop Poland.
I was living my life in the anime. And she had split personality disorder. I forgot what this shit was called. It was such a good anime. Ooh, it had a black and white cover.
You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna Google real quick.
I'm about to Google it. I got this new phone. This phone be moving all slow. Your phone like a turtle, nigga.
Fucking done. Anime about
it was a manga.
And you're right. Forgot that's the difference for. I know y'all hear my loud ass keyboard.
Yo, that keyboard loud as shit.
Yo. It says change 123.
No.
I found a high school girl named Matoko
I
Keto
ain't
developed.
never heard of that before.
Let's see. Okay.
It was called Othello.
Well, I feel like I fucking heard of that before. She said when they were trapped in the school with the bear. And they was trapped in the school.
When they was trapped in the school with the bear. Who you talk about?
I think she's trying to help us find a.
I'm pretty sure it's Othello because I'm looking at it right now and this looks so familiar.
She said, "LOL, never mind." I don't know. Yeah, all I'm getting is change 123.
No, this is it.
Othello?
Yeah. If they wasn't touching her, she would hit her head or something or look in the mirror. When I tell you
you got
that,
me looking for the wrong shit.
let me show y'all a picture. This shit was so good.
She got hold on, wait. Oh, god damn it.
Can you get it?
A little bit. There we go. Othello.
When I tell you this book, this manga had me. I said this shit got me on the edge of my fucking seat.
Yeah, I've never seen them before.
It was a good read. It was it. I was reading it. You know what? When I was in high school, I read a lot. I read a whole lot more than I read now.
I think
I'm gonna drop my soda.
Girl, fix it. I think I don't know. I feel like this is a good amount. Same amount for me. I think now only difference is I've introduced myself more to audiobooks than I would have as a teenager. Definitely because I'm an adult and I be having adult shit to do.
So you ready to put it on in the background and let it play and everything.
Yeah, type shit. What up, Biscuit?
But yeah, no, this anime, it was I feel like it has potential.
Like I said, as a drama, it has great potential. As a drama, it has great potential to be a dope ass anime for a drama. But for Isekai, that his my prologue to get to revenge, this shit was
it's added elements to the story that really don't need to be added to it. You know, and I really don't like that. Like I'm over it. I like the characters and everything. The guy, I don't know, like he just a fake ass light Umagami. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm getting. Like I really thought he was gonna be like some type of mastermind. The way they had it set up, I thought he was gonna be some type of mastermind figuring out. Yeah, like
I definitely thought. Kiefer, what up, Kiefer?
Trying to find his daddy and everything. Hey, Kiefer.
I thought it was definitely gonna be some.
You know what I'm saying? I thought we was gonna get some good shit. We didn't get nothing.
Not nothing. It wasn't it.
Not nothing. I mean, we got some good mess. We got some good stories. I did like.
Yeah, but even the mess could have been worse. Like it could have been even more shit.
Ooh, girl, I gotta get my new headphones.
Yeah. I'm not even.
I gotta get my other headphones so bad.
Yeah, I don't know. It wasn't. Thank you for the Heart Me Biscuit. I wasn't feeling it, but like I said, I've learned that I do not like fucking isekai anime. Outside of Wrong Way to Use Healing Magic, because I forgot about that one. I forgot all about that one.
It was definitely to me just unnecessary. I thought it was a lot of unnecessary writing in it.
Yeah. I mean, the fact that they just did the whole off the doctor of the idol that I'm obsessed with shit was in itself.
That was creepy.
Why? Like, what did the doctor do? If anything, you would want to protect this doctor who's supposed to be taking care of this person that you're madly in love with.
And they still ain't find his body.
Who? Oh, the doctor. Oh shit. Oh shit.
It's been
I
like
forgot about that.
it's been
It
like
was
15 it's been like 15 years, 16, 17 years.
Yeah, almost 20.
That nigga funky.
Damn.
He ain't even funky no more. He dusty now.
Yeah, that's wild. Yo, good shit. I forgot all about that. They never found. But how?
And it's
'Cause
only
they was
been
dead ass in the middle of the street. Like they was outside of the hospital.
it was on the side of the road.
But
Like I feel
outside
like
of the
yeah.
hospital though.
Now they got me questioning the hospital's
Security. Because they was outside the hospital. They was like a block away.
not even.
Not even.
Not
he
even.
caught my man as soon as he walked out the door.
Mm-hmm.
And it went around that shit is crazy.
Mm-hmm. I don't know, man. It's just unnecessary writing.
Yeah, but that also proves the point of what he said that dude had help. Because ain't no way in hell y'all ain't find my body. It's been 17 years later now.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all still ain't find me. Like
and then that's another thing. If y'all gonna write that, please write more about that. Like we missing that. Like, oh my God. That's what had me interested. That's what had me sitting here like I'm ready to talk about this now. That's not what I'm got. That's not what we get.
I forgot. I didn't even peep that. And what caught me is I almost missed the fact that old boy offed himself after he killed the mama. I almost missed that part.
Oh, you ain't get that?
I almost skipped over it. It wasn't until 2 said it, and he was like, "Nah, yeah, he killed him." I was like, "Oh shit."
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well that sucks.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't peep it at first.
Yeah, we gotta go through all these teenage dramas, and we only watched season 1. There's another season.
And it's a whole nother season that we didn't even watch. I wasn't gonna bring it up.
Because that's what I was trying to find it. Like I
couldn't find season 2. No,
I couldn't find a season 1. And that's why I had to ask you. I'm like, I didn't looked all over. And you know how like you type it in and they say other places that you can watch it. That never popped up as Hulu.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't I went on Crunchyroll when I didn't.
That's where I went first.
I can't log back into High Dive. Jazz, you gonna have to send me.
Yeah, I saw that, but like I got too many subscriptions right now.
Yeah, when it wasn't on Crunchyroll, I immediately Googled it.
I can only pay for 2 different subscriptions a month. You know what I'm saying? You gotta figure out what you really want to watch for that month, and then you go on from there. If it's something on Netflix that you really want to watch, you better find 5 other shows to correlate with that show so you can keep it going, and so on and so forth. You gotta pick and choose. Everybody can't get paid.
Nah, that's big facts.
Everybody can't get paid. You gotta figure it out.
Yo, that's big facts. But yo, me and Taz would pay Netflix and we'll use it. And I would pay Hulu and we used it. And then I think we just like different shit. We'll trade off. Like I'll pay for something and we'll both have access for it. He'll pay for something. We'll both have access for it. Then fucking Netflix got hip to that shit.
Okay.
Fucking this is not your household.
My Netflix used to get passed around like a whore. Okay, I ain't give a fuck. Like, yeah, just stay off my account. Don't put nothing on my list.
Big facts.
And then when they said, "Oh, this ain't your house," I said, "Everybody getting cut off."
Man,
I cut everybody off. I don't give a fuck.
It was crazy because it fucked up my connection. Because Taz used Hulu more than I did, and I paid for that. And I used Netflix more than he did, and he paid for that. So he's like, "Well, I'm cutting this bitch off because it said some bullshit."
I dropped Hulu. I said, "The nerve of you motherfuckers! I'm paying the same amount for Netflix, and y'all still making me watch commercials."
Nigga.
That shit had me fighting here. I watched this shit on a Fire Stick. How about that? I fuck all y'all up. How about that?
Yo, Hulu was getting $40 a month out of me at one point. Yo, my mom had asked me to put fucking HBO that part. And my mother had asked me to add the HBO connection to fucking Hulu, bro.
Not the HBO.
HBO add-on, real shit. And she asked me to add that shit because she wanted to watch something. I don't fucking remember what it was. And I did it for my mama. And Hulu ended up getting me for like $40 a month for a good minute, bro. For a good minute. a hot minute.
Sometimes them
Oh,
Hulu bundles be all right. You know, I'm not
they
even gonna
just
hold
add
you.
up though.
They do. They do.
Cause I'm like, damn, if I'm bundling, let me get a discount. Like, it ain't no reason why I'm still paying the full HBO Plus subscription price
It's
with you, nigga. Give me a
it's
discount.
and it's still cheaper with cable. I mean, it's still cheaper than cable. I don't give a fuck what you say. I'm
Sure.
not going back to cable.
Nah, I refuse. My
You
internet bill is exactly
know what
$99.
I'm saying? Yeah, right. Like, right? Okay.
Yeah, I can't. We done went to Chess FX.
Listen, still cheaper than cable.
Yeah, I
I still
cannot.
get what the fuck I need. I don't care. Somebody out there pirating this shit. Watch me for watch it anyway.
Nah, bro, real shit, real shit. But we got hella off topic.
We
But
did.
oh, we still made the hour. Look at us. We good shit. We good shit.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot what I was about to say. It's gonna
Had a
come back
brain
to
fart.
me. Real bad. Because my head now, I'm like, I need to take this motherfucking medicine because my head is throbbing. But
Oh yeah, because you're sick.
I am. I hate being sick. I feel all gross. That's
How
what
do
I'm
you
finding.
think? How do you think season 2 will be? If are you gonna watch season 2?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Mm-mm. I don't think so. And the crazy part is they talking about doing it in season 3 now. So I'm like, yo, who the fuck is watching this? That y'all feel confident enough to go into a fucking season 3. I don't see the fan base. Like, it's not popping out for me.
Yeah, yeah.
Where are these people at? I need them to come forward.
I can see this as like something like with background noise. Like I'll put this on while I'm mopping the floor or cleaning the dishes or something like that. You
Not
know,
for
like
sure.
I'm not gonna pay a whole lot of attention to it.
I ain't listening to your background noise no more. One Piece was background noise.
Jazz says she likes it. Jazz says she likes it. Okay, Jazz want to be a part of the crew.
I
Okay,
can't.
she down with the crew.
Look at Jazz.
She
Like, she
want listen. She want to be a part of the Sunny. A straw hat pirate. It's okay, Jazz. I'm gonna be a straw hat pirate too. Shit. We out here fucking shit up. I'm not gonna force you to watch
Yo,
this shit.
nah, it ain't even that.
If you
Bro,
wanna rob yourself of an experience,
I'm done.
that's on you.
I've bitten the fruit. I'm
That's on
done.
you.
I'm
I've
weak.
bitten the fruit. The forbidden fruit.
Yo.
The forbidden fruit. The fruit that everybody warned you about.
Excuse me. I'll give it to Luffy though. My nigga stand on business, 10 toes down.
Stand
And
on
shit.
business. Don't put that nigga on the phone. He gonna curse you the fuck out.
My man
He
stand
gonna
doing it.
curse.
He don't
Don't
give
put
a fuck.
Luffy on the phone. He be like, "Is this Big Mom? Let me tell you a
Fuck you,
big bitch
bitch.
ass something." And he's like, "I'll come to your hood. I shut all this shit down. Get the fuck up out of here, Big Mom. You can't put Luffy on the phone for shit."
Nah, that nigga definitely stand tall and his shit. He do.
He ain't trying. He be like, "Who this? Fuck you too."
And I need
That show was so
uh
fucking hilarious. Oh my god. I'm sorry.
and I need Zoro to get Google Maps or something, baby. Because listen,
Uh,
the way my man's be lost, it'd be ridiculous.
I need them to hurry up.
I don't give a fuck what Luffy doing. I'm right there.
You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, Captain, we gonna do what? If that's what you say, how it's going to go down, then because he gonna make sure you get home.
I am not.
It's gonna be some trouble, but he gonna make sure he'll pop a bitch for you. He really will.
That's
I
funny.
fucks with Luffy. I do.
I ain't gonna deprive myself of the One Piece world forever, but I just can't right now.
Listen, like I understand. Like I was in y'all shoes. I was looking at that shit like, what the fuck is this? Like, I'm not about to watch this shit. And then I started watching this shit, and I was like, you know what? Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, man, I see what y'all saying now.
We got 7 episodes left of season 2.
Do we?
We do.
That's still a lot.
I really don't think so.
Yeah.
Like, time-wise, 7 weeks, it seems like a lot. But this should be going by really fast, bro.
It do.
It really does. Shit is crazy. I just happened to look over at it. But of course, yeah, we appreciate all y'all for being here. I'm gonna get my ass up out of here because I need to highly medicate so I can get over this cold. Um, of course, y'all know y'all can find us. All of our links as far as my personal stream and Tony's personal streams on Twitch at Tony X Bologna and at the Butterfly Assassin, and all of our socials. Tony's is at Tony Bologna, and myself, everything is at the Butterfly Assassin, and find us collectively on all socials at Butterfly and Bologna. Be sure to pop in next week when we will talk about Cowboy Bebop and Sweet X Heart. I don't like pronouncing the X in these names. It's like saying Hunter X Hunter. I just rather say Hunter Hunter. So I don't know if the game is just, the game is called Sweetheart and it just randomly decided to throw a damn X in there. We're going to talk about it next week though. But definitely
I ain't play it yet. I gotta play it.
Not gonna lie, me neither. But
it costs money. Not you either. You don't want to put it on the list.
Yeah, because we said we wanted to do more Black created content.
Oh yeah, because it is about to be
right.
Black History Month. Yeah.
So that's one of those. This episode was supposed to be,
for the niggas.
Yeah,
we gotta play it now.
We have no choice. We have to play regardless. It's on the schedule.
It costs money?
I don't know. We can talk about it when we get off.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm done.
You better let me know, because if it's $2 for you, you better tell me right now. Don't get up. We gonna click off this screen, and it's gonna be like $60 for me. Tell me how much it is now.
If it makes you feel any better, I didn't even buy it.
Because I would click. We gonna as soon as we click off, it's gonna be like 150.
Yo, it kills me the fact that every time we get a game, somehow I get that bitch on discount.
Because did you just start you volley for $8?
It wasn't even 8. It wasn't even a full 8. I want to say it was like 6.
I spent 15 on that bitch.
Yeah, it wasn't even a full 8.
I mean, it's worth the 15, but I spent 15 on that bitch.
And haven't even played it yet, yeah.
And you still haven't played it yet.
It's the face. Why you judging me? Why you judging me?
Because how did shit happen?
I don't know. I'll just be lucky like that.
All the time.
No, a bitch is broke. That's why.
All the time.
The universe know a bitch is broke. I don't know money like that.
Bitch, I'm broke. I got nice stuff, but I shouldn't be spending my money on it. I do that to make me feel better about being broke.
I'm weak. I'm always done. This is why people always laughing at us. Look at you.
Like I'm struggling. Like
yeah, I can't. Excuse me. But yeah, we out here, yeah, for sure. Definitely pop in, like we said, every week, same time, Thursdays, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're gonna be right here just for y'all. But until then, people, we are out of here.